Hi, it's me again, for the 19th time. It's kind of scary, isn't it, that you have watched 18 videos prior with me, and, well, there was one video where there was somebody else, and that arguably should be my most popular video, as she was beautiful. I'm ugly as sin, as evidenced by the 6-week shadow I've got going on here, because for some curse of God I can't grow facial hair. However, that was me moving the little film to, see, block, up, up. Ah! I'm back! It's like playing peekaboo with you guys! Oh my gracious! Down to business. The reason for my post this evening is actually to kind of rant about something. I work at the Walmart courtesy desk, which I've mentioned in previous videos, and for whatever reason, you might also notice, by the way, that I'm back moving smoothly again, as opposed to the... You got to... See, that's how committed I am. I will finish the entire thing, despite the fact that I probably could have stopped long before. Anyway, back to the courtesy desk, where I work. I had someone come up this evening, a customer, who was dissatisfied with the fact that jewelry seemed to close at 10 o'clock. She had been waiting since 9 for somebody to get there, which is a problem. But when she was talking to the manager and explaining why she needed to have something done specifically for her, despite the fact that if the keys are locked up, there's nothing anybody can do until the following day, she decided that she was going to bring up that she had worked in retail for 15 years. And something that kind of puzzles me, that people, when they have a problem with a policy or some kind of, I guess you just call it a rule or a way of doing things about a store, which all are synonyms for policy, and I don't want to be redundant, they seem to feel that by bringing up their own past experience, either in another retail outlet or in your store, that it will somehow change the rules, that it gives them some kind of an understanding as to the way things work, despite the fact that though they worked in retail for 15 years, the policies that they operated under, the rules that they had to follow, that they had to abide by, that pissed other customers off, have jack shit to do with what goes on at Walmart. That's right, absolutely bupkis. I just used bupkis. I am in such a weird mood that I would use the term bupkis. And it puzzles me. I mean, I don't go into a McDonald's and sit there when my order's 5 minutes late and say, you know what, I worked at the grill before. You people need to hurry your asses up. This is the problem. I need my food. This is fast food, not slow food. I am getting a meal in less than 5 minutes. There's no reason to argue with people for that. And go into a store and the courtesy desk is taking longer than it meant to. So you sit there and... Well, is the manager here yet? It's not like the manager has just one place to be. They have an entire fucking store to cover. You notice that? I didn't actually curse. I just kind of ing. It works. But they have an entire store to look over. There might be 2 or 3 members of management, but you got 19 different departments. They got to watch over every single one of those, not to mention do their own paperwork, make sure that the accounts are in order, because if they're not, it's their asses on the line. So be patient, for God's sake. It's not like it hurts you that much to wait for 5 minutes. And then they take it out on the people who are waiting there with them. Like, well, you have to do something else. I can't be sitting here all day. What the hell? A prime example was there was one night when I was still a cashier. I was actually working a register. I was one of those jockeys. I was the only register in the store open. So I had a line that stretched no less than 100 yards. It was the biggest line I have ever seen, and they were all coming to me. There was no customer service manager around that could have attempted to even hope to open another register. There were no other cashiers who were available to open a register just yet. And yet a customer comes up to me and looks to me, a cashier, I am like the bottom rung of the bottom rung, and says, "Can you open another register? Are you the only one here?" As though it was my responsibility to get them out that much faster at 10 o'clock at night. 11 o'clock at night, almost. You're shopping late. This is a risk you run. You know, it's not like you go to a bungee jumping school. I don't know where I'm going with this analogy, but bear with me. It's not like you go into a bungee jumping academy and expect that... Yeah, I really don't know. Don't bear with me. It's okay. We're just going to let that one go. It's over there now. No more. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. This is the most pointed, pointless issue of my daily rants or monologues, or not even daily, that I do. So, yeah. Your nightly tidbit. Alright, I had one. I did, I swear. Oh, yes. Ben Stein, best known for his role in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, completely improvised his scene where he was talking about voodoo economics. It's because he had studied that particular era. And what's exceedingly entertaining is of his entire career, which he graduated valedictorian from Harvard Law, or Yale Law, from a law school. It's good stuff. He helped write Richard Nixon's resignation speech. What he considers to be his greatest achievement in life is standing in front of a bunch of teenagers and saying, Bueller, Bueller. That's it. On his tombstone, he once loved his dogs and Bueller, Bueller, Bueller. So that's something to think about. What do you want on your tombstone? I want pepperoni and rising crust. Yes!